Hello everyone, how are you today? So this is the video for the Astro review for the week of the 12th of October until the 18th of October. This is the English version, which I hope people are watching and liking. And please, if you do like, leave a comment. Push the button for the I like the video or a subscribe button, or even dislike button will do, just to see that someone is actually watching this and listening to my voice on this video. So what we have for this week is quite a few things that have to do with Mars, of course, the Sun, the Moon, the Mercury going retrograde, and a few other things. But I'm not going to go into much detail because I think that it's going to tire you off, and I don't want to tire you. What we have here is for this week. We're starting with the 12th of October, and we have, of course, the sextile that we have between Neptune and Jupiter, which can bring some sort of luck and some sort of dreams coming true. Though Neptune being retrograde still can take off some of the illusions of Neptune. So it's a very helpful way of seeing things. And of course we have Mars. Do excuse me, but I'm really quite tired today, and I just wanted to get it done tonight so that I can upload it and have it on YouTube for Monday, so that it won't take too long and leave you waiting for a video if you're even watching it at the end of the week. So what we have is, as I said, Mercury going retrograde on the 14th. It's already going to slow down. It's on stasis. It's not moving on the 13th and most of the 14th of October, and from the 14th of October onwards it's going retrograde, and the retrograde starts on the 14th on the 11th degree of Scorpio. Mercury is going to go back into Libra, and the retrograding phase, the second phase, which is actually Mercury retrograding, and is giving us the time to rethink, redo, recalibrate, I would say. It's the rephase, in order to solve problems and do things that needed to be redone. Will last until the 4th of November. After the 4th of November we have another 3 weeks of Mercury going back to the 11th degree of Scorpio from Libra, in order to smooth out things and let us get back to normal. So it will take another 3 weeks after that. I'm not going to tire you out with the degrees and everything like that, but I'm going to say that on the 16th, on Friday, in Greece we have it at the 10:30 p.m. We have the new moon in Libra, 23rd degree of Libra. So people that have planets or sun, moon, anything on the 23rd, on the 22nd, 21st, 24th and 25th, maybe even 20th and 26th. Some people will say that I'm letting too much of you. on the degrees, but I think that it might affect those people as well. So from the 20th, I believe, until the 26th of the signs that make a triangle, a sextile, or a square or opposition with Libra, which means too many. Aries, Gemini, Cancer, also Leo, and then it's the Librans, of course, and then we're going to Sagittarius, and then we're going to the square of Capricorn, the triangle of Aquarius, and that was it. Yes, that's it, because the how can I say it, Pisces and Taurus are not really affected from that, but of course people that are Pisces or Taurus might have something to do with Librans or any other sign that is affected by by this new moon. And of course on this new moon we have the opposition of Venus and Neptune retrograding, which might bring for some Pisceans and some Virgos, yes, and some Virgos, some people or some news or some money transactions that are not what they were hoping for. So be careful on that. What else do we have on that day for the new moon? So for that day on the new moon we have of course the square of Sun Moon, which is on a conjunction of course with Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn, and of course the Sun and Moon oppositioning retrograding Mars in Aries. So I wouldn't be surprised in this week if we saw another round of violence, another round of people being of people trying to overpower other people. It's the same kind of energy that was happening last week, what I was explaining last week with Mars, but it's a bit more complicated because the opposition with the Sun, to me at least, it comes up as the energy we have and the energy we want to give to something, to do something, is getting blocked by the retrograding Mars, so it can't be released. And any energy that cannot be released at some point is going to explode. So be careful on how you release your power, on how you release your energy. Try to be creative about that and not destructive. Of course we have the square between the major planets Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn with Mars retrograding, and that also was a phase of last week as well. It was coming up, and it's a thing that we will see again when Mars moves from the retrograding phase in November to go back to the normal parts and pass from those degrees again. This week we might have crazy ideas, we might have new ideas coming in that excuse me, we don't know where they're coming from, and that would be the outcome of Mercury retrograding and Uranus retrograding in the opposition. And apart from that, I would like to go a bit over the Thoth deck that I have spread here. And we have the Hierophant. I'm never sure I'm saying this right. Number 5 on the Major Arcana, which to me it's talking about the energy we have and the energy we can get from the universe, and how we can direct it inside us and in the earth and in what we're doing, so that we don't let the retrograding Mars block it. So we will need to work things out on how to get the energy we need and how to work through things so that it doesn't explode. This is the card I was talking about, and it's talking about Taurus. Taurus, we have Uranus at the moment retrograding, but I have a feeling it's more about Mars and less about Taurus at this moment for this one. Then we have the universe of the Thoth deck, which is the Saturn card, and in the normal Rider-Waite cards it's the world. And what came to mind, at least to me, is the eye here beaming to the serpent. And what it reminded me of is to try and see the whole picture and not get stuck on details. Or if you are the person to be stuck on the details, try to see the major picture. Try to unlock your potential. Try to expand your points of view. That's what's coming to mind. Then of course we have the Devil here, and it's the card of Capricorn, of course, with everything happening in Capricorn, with the squares of Sun, Moon and Mars with Capricorn and the 3 planets in there. It's almost obvious that we would have the Capricorn card. And the Capricorn is telling us to climb the mountain, to become the better versions of ourselves. The Capricorn is the sign to work until they cannot work anymore. So work with yourself, work to find ways to your true self. That's the meaning I'm getting for this one. If I'm getting it correctly, the pleasure card of the 6 of Cups, it's the Sun in Scorpio, and that's what Crowley put you there. And to me it's how did I say it? It's the ideas, it's the pleasure we're getting from things that we're making. So just be careful about the price you're paying for that pleasure, and if you worked enough for that kind of pleasure, because you can't have something without giving something, if I'm saying it correctly. But I feel that we need to pay the price for anything we do, and if it's pleasure we're seeking, we need to pay the price for that through work, through hard work. Also, it might mean that we need to get creative about things. The last card is the Princess of Discs, and it's the Princess of the Earth. Of course, earth signs, this month at least, it's almost everything in there. As in the major 3, Uranus in Taurus and Venus in Virgo. And I believe she's talking about balance, because I can see here the sign of yin and yang, and the spear she holds, it's kind of where do I put it in the earth to sow my seeds in order to get my crops planted. That's what it gets to me. So that was the Thoth deck, and I did pull a card from one of my favorite astrologers, and I do believe she's a personal friend. As I said in the Greek version as well, I cannot really read this this card. I cannot really read what it is writing. I'll try to find it in the notes that I have and write it under on the YouTube video. I can't remember which one it is, this one, but it says that I am the brightness and hope of the new dawn. So, as I said in the Greek version, there's nothing really better than the hope that a new day is bringing. So let's try and work with ourselves in order to keep the possessiveness, keep the need to control others in us, and try to contribute in other ways, and try to use that energy of controlling, the energy of possessiveness, the energy of trying to overpower others in order to create things. Use that energy in order to find your higher self and connect to it and create new things. That's the feeling I'm getting for this week. Don't let the possessiveness of Pluto, don't let the power hunger of the bad side of Capricorn, I would say, to overpower you and make you lower your vibration. Try to raise your vibration. Try to connect to your higher self and try to create things. Not destroy things. That's the thing for today. And always remember that the new day brings new hope. I'm going to leave you now. I believe 17 minutes is quite okay for an English video, especially if my native language is not English. But once again, thank you for the views, thank you for the comments, thank you for the subscribes. Please continue doing that, and if you would like to contribute, if you would like to add anything, if you'd like me to add anything in the videos of the week, do let me know. And have a great week. Take care.